Aquarius, for the month of August, you are roaring into something new. And this comes with a big push from the universe. It's going to say, Aquarius, jump. Don't stop. Keep going. Let's take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Aquarius. Now, we're going to look at your foundation first. That's your home, your cars, your investments, your health, everything about the material plane. Then we'll move into family and friends, romance, and I'll bring in a guided message at the end. But before we start with foundation, they want me to reiterate what you have been through. The first thing about Aquarius is if you want something done and you want it done right, you want it to be successful, give it to an Aquarian, okay? Aquarians know how to do it. You guys are really good at making things spectacular. But the problem for some of you was you didn't know how to do it for you. You were too busy doing it for other people, maybe even feeling exhausted. This entire journey you have been through is now. Did you just see that orb right there? That orb. We are not alone because you are so blessed along this particular path this entire month of August. Now, some of you may be feeling very fatigued right now because we have energy shifting all over the place, timeline jumps, all these things. Even I am doing that. So yes, my readings are a little bit late, but that's okay. They're still going to be there for you the entire month. Come back and listen to this when you need to hear it again. The energy that is going on, we have Mercury in retrograde, then we have the new moon energy and the 8-8 portal. These are all kind of twisting and turning around as other ones are in the background. So this is a big change for a lot of you. This is the reinventing of who you are, how you present yourself to other people, and you will no longer do all the work for other people. You have learned that lesson and you are moving forward. Some of you are already prospering from it, and literally putting money in the bank because of it. And others, you're about to do it. But the whole point is this 8-8 portal that's coming in, the Lionsgate portal. Baby, it's all about you. It's going to affect all fixed signs, and you are a fixed sign. And because of that, they're saying jump in your vehicle and move forward. You have balanced yourself out with the divine inner divine masculine, inner divine feminine. That's your logic and your emotions. Everything balances out. And that's when this major arcana comes in and saying, yes, move forward. Now, I feel for some of you, this may actually be a vehicle that you're getting ready to buy, a purchase. Make sure that you are checking the rates, okay, whatever that means for you. That could be interest rates, that may be the price of the car, because they're saying you may be tricked, okay? They're naming all these other words instead of trick because I didn't want to say that word. But the truth is they may not be giving you the full scale. They may not be giving you the real truth behind whatever that rate is, okay? Let's just hypothetically say it's $10,000. Wouldn't that be nice? Say it's $10,000, but in reality it's 8, but they bumped it up too. So do your research when it comes to this vehicle purchase, especially if it's a used vehicle, okay? A used vehicle. For others of you, you had 2 cards fall out. The second one is this right here, and this has everything to do with your foundation, your finances, your resources, everything that makes you feel secure has been a very slow evolving, maybe going backwards and forwards and feeling like this. When is this going to end? This is going to end now. And between August and October, you're going to see this transformation, this change where there's money in the bank. Some of you are learning how to use your mental focus manifestation. If you don't know how to do it, I have a method in my membership, Soul Baby membership, that will show you how to do it. And it's quick and it's easy and it works. All right. This is a slow build to something that is long lasting, starting a new career, moving into a new location. These 2 things are really going to benefit Aquarius in the highest regard, is what I'm hearing. Now, if you're new to the channel, I see it, hear it, feel it, know it. I am a psychic. I hear things, remote viewer. I see things. And the cards are a backup to whatever I'm sharing with you. So oftentimes you'll see that it reiterates what I'm talking about. It's not me reading the cards. So there's just this beautiful formation. And Aquarius, the vision that I'm seeing is green clouds. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I know you're going, ew. No, it's not a bad thing. It's green representing prosperity. All right, green clouds where you're walking on one and stepping on the other. These are not stairs, so it's not a traditional way of building and growing your foundation of feeling safe and secure. This is a little bit airy. This is a little bit dreamy. Some of you are going to have a download that's going to come in, especially close to that 8-8 porthole. Mercury in retrograde brings back past memories. It brings back past creative thoughts. Whatever this is going to be like a download where you're going to go, oh, I could do that. And what I am being told to say, do it. Do not hesitate. Do not dilly-dally, get it done. If this has to do with putting pentacles in your pocket, okay, coins in your pocket, coins in your bank account, do it. It is going to be very, very lucrative after October. So it'll start a little and a little, just like, you know, if you're a creator or any job, it's a little bit at a time. And then by October, it's like, bam, all of a sudden, everything starts coming in for you. And it's going to be beautiful. So this is leading to a short, slow build. But wow, is it going to be dynamic? Pay attention to your dreams. They're communicating with you. They are telling you. These are those inspirational ideas that create inventions. It may be patent. You're like, what is patent? Why am I seeing an attorney in my dream holding a word that says P-A-T? It's like, wait, I don't know a patent. It's patent. So pay attention to your dreams. They're speaking to you. All right. Now, again, going back, what I'm seeing for some of you, you are really feeling this energy. And if you hear the thunder, that may very well be a confirmation of the roar behind you. The roar representing the divine, the earth, the skies, everything is saying, move. Not like a cow. But this is a very powerful energy behind our Aquarians. Laughter is going to be very key, especially for those of you if you felt very withdrawn, a little bit tight, maybe even tight in the jaws, a little nervous, a little anxiety going on because of the energies at play. I couldn't sleep the last almost 3 nights. And when I say I couldn't sleep, I mean I literally couldn't sleep. One woke me up around midnight. I had just fallen asleep, so it had only been about an hour. And then I was up all the way till 5 a.m., dozed off for 2 hours and got up again. So it's like this weird sleeping pattern going on because you're feeling this heightened inner senses, the sensation of the roar of what I'm talking about. All right, let's take a look at your family and friends. Now, obviously some of you, all of the life endeavors that you have been through, and you can see and check out my new podcast. I just did an interview today with somebody. You're gonna love him, but he's sharing his story about his past and how it affects today, his present and his future as far as his career goes. But when it comes to family and friends, some of you had to take a break. You really needed to take a break from somebody. It may very well have been a fellow Aquarian. This hibernation, this pulling back is all about you clearing away everything. That was, as some of you already know, the veil of illusion, all right? The things that we perceive without having the facts. We guess without knowing. We assume, again, without having the facts, and definitely no accountability. But that particular individual, whatever their zodiac sign is, they've been going through their own, I'm hearing broadening their horizons. Okay. So I don't think it's any kind of a spiritual awakening. I don't think it's anything necessarily like that. But it may be more on the scientific level instead of the verbiage of the spiritual side. The scientific aspect is also identical for those of you who didn't know. And they may have been seeing it from more of an earthly, humanistic point of view, but they are going through their own changes. You pulling away from them was the best thing for you to do, but it also was the best thing for them. They didn't know what they were doing. And I feel there was some heavy energy around this particular individual, a lot of pressure, pushing you, trying to get you to do something, and it irritated you, and you probably kept your mouth shut, maybe even clenched your jaws, all right? But they were pushing and pushing, and you just pulled away from them because it wasn't working. However, I don't feel there was a final closure. You pulling away is not a final closure. That's just you pulling away, right? We understand that now. However, this person has done their work. What you did actually triggered them into reviewing their own life, their own patterns, and what they were doing in this relationship. So when you have a dream about this person, and I do feel you will have a dream, you're going to see something very raw about them, meaning they are vulnerable. And it may be the first time you've ever seen them in a vulnerable position. I can't say that word. But when there's another roar, I don't know if you can hear it. Let me know if you hear the thunder in the background. It's starting to rain right now. So perfect timing for our reading, right? Not only that, somebody who has been wishing and wishing and wanting, maybe asking me, show me the way how to make a lot of money or feel better in my life, feel healthier again. Show me where I'm supposed to move. Whatever you've been asking, there's a download coming in, and it is going to be in your favor, but it has everything to do with the family dynamic. For this group, I do feel it was you who pulled away. I don't see them coming in this particular vision. There's two separate ones that I just said. Now, for another group of you, pay attention to those downloads. For another group of you, oh, somebody's sorry. Somebody's very, very sorry for whatever happened. It may very well be the King of Cups, all right? The King of Cups, a beautiful energy when they are in the upright. They have this laughter and joy. This may have been somebody you used to laugh a lot with. This could be your own adult child if you've been estranged. This may be your own parent if you've been separated and not seen each other in quite some time. There used to be a lot of joy, interaction with each other, right? And then something happened. And I feel there was a person that came in. I'm going to pull another card. I feel that was a person that came in and divided the two of you. Maybe whispered a little something into that King of Cups ear, and making you look like you were, well, you know. This particular person, you live at a distance from them. You do not live close by. You have the Three of Wands. Whoever the person was, see there's three wands here. There was another person that divided you. So they united with your person, and here you are. They separated the two of you and literally turned their back where this man is looking this way, ignoring that. Now, this means planning for the future. I do feel there is going to be a plan to travel and try to work things out. This individual, remember, they're not the one that created the divide. They're the one that got manipulated to invoke or actually enhance the divide. They were the one who was, they also were a victim. They were also a victim, but they didn't know it. They didn't understand. Because remember, in the beginning of this journey, you didn't understand. I didn't understand. A lot of us didn't. We knew it, but yet we didn't really have a name for it. We didn't know how to define it. Nobody's going to believe it. There's all kinds of reasons why it continued to happen and why we walk away. But again, I don't feel it was you. There was somebody else that came in and divided the two of you. So this King of Wands could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, perhaps. Not necessarily, but this is somebody you used to have fun with. You had wonderful moments. You ate together. I'm seeing two people laughing while you're having a meal together. Okay, you're at the table just laughing and laughing. One person's got their mouth open. They're laughing so hard. It's like their food's falling out of their mouth. So you had super, super good fun with them. That is going to be quite intense. So let us know if that's you. Let us know how that works out for you. But Mercury in retrograde is definitely bringing these people back. Now, when it comes to romance, oh my goodness, Aquarius, you've got somebody new coming in. Normally, I start this reading off with somebody in the back, okay, like, you know, leaving or the relationship already attached. This is somebody brand new, and the card came out as the Ace of Cups. That's why I love doing this, because the cards are always confirmation of whatever my vision is, whatever I'm hearing for you. This is going to be a true feeling of love, truly adored by this new person. I don't feel it's going to be rush into anything. Mercury's in retrograde. For those of you who believe you don't start anything new during this time, the new moon may usher this person in. But definitely in the month of August, this is going to happen. So there's something very spectacular. Starbursts are around it, like fireworks. There's romance and playfulness and sensuality. This is going to be so much fun when it comes to romance, and I don't think you're expecting it. You certainly aren't looking for it. It's not like you're going, hey, come get me. That's not happening. But this person is going to see you, because this particular group of you have a beacon of light going, come here, and you forgot, you don't think about it, or you don't even know that your aura, your light force within is going to bring them in. You're going to really like this individual. There's something, I think they could be a fire sign, but they definitely have this, they just get to you. It's like, wow, you smell good. You feel good. I love when you stand, don't touch me, but I want you to stand next to me. You know what I mean? It's like this beautiful, kind of energy. Let me see what the cards show for this individual, because this is going to be a big deal. I feel it's for some of you who have not been in a relationship for a very long time, some of you who have never experienced what love really is, and let's face it, a lot of us have not, because of things that we've been through in our lifetime. But yet there's something magical about them. They're going to lighten the load as you go forward. They're going to they're going to complete you. All right, we have this beautiful card again, moving forward. You may meet them while you're traveling, but that doesn't have to be traveling to a different country. For some of you, they are from a different country. You'll love the way they talk. When they speak, you're going to say, wow, I want to listen. I want to hear every word you say. Even if I don't understand it, I want to hear what you have to say. There's something really magical about this individual. Now, for those of you currently in a relationship, I do feel that you have some heaviness energy around this. It's very weighted down energy. You may not even really talk a whole lot. You live together, but you kind of function in your own way. There's like this separation. Now, the Ten of Pentacles is here saying that this has the opportunity with work. If you put the work in, it will pay out. The Ten of Pentacles is a long-term foundational relationship. This is something lasting. So this may be that 7-year itch. This may be some of you who've been with them for 20 years and now things are kind of stale. You're going to revive this relationship. You're going to be able to turn this relationship into something else, because they're going to see something in you. This whole 2 weeks from the end of July into the first 2 weeks of August, there's this new light coming out of Aquarius. Very strong, very magnetic, and your partner's going to see it and say, I want to make this work. They're going to invest. They're going to invest in time and energy. This is great healing, actually healing the relationship. Because remember, the next card would be the Ace of Pentacles. So this is going to turn into something better than you thought by fixing the relationship. There's something with them where they may have been a little too much in the ego, and now they're seeing that's not the way to be. So for those of you this resonates with, put a comment in there, because I would love to hear people who are the relationship is starting to come back together, and it's going to be very good. Now, the last message we have for Aquarians. Aquarians, you are dynamic individuals, and I know you already know that. You're very aware of who you are and the power and the strength within. Yet you dare defy your own self by putting that power and strength behind you. Those of you starting new projects, new businesses, you are going to be successful. This could be adding on to what you already have, changing a career completely. Whatever it is, this new project, this new community you're building, this is going to be the love that you've been searching for. You're going to put everything into it and it will come back to you tenfold. You already are aware of this. This is simply confirmation of what you know. Do not stop, because this is the portal that you've been waiting for. This is the energy. This is the roar behind you to help you move through the next stage of your life. All right, Aquarius, I look forward to your messages and much love.